What's the difference between thought leadership and content marketing? It's a really good question, and it's one that I've been asked many times over the course of my career. However, probably like many of my fellow thought leadership practitioners, it's also one that I've struggled to give an answer that my colleagues outside of the profession can easily understand. It's kind of bewildering. And that's because, at first glance, thought leadership and content marketing do look very similar. They both typically sit within the marketing function. They serve sales teams and product teams, and they use many of the same modalities: speeches, videos, articles, and podcasts, just to name a few. But thought leadership and content marketing, well, they aren't synonyms. And here's how I describe the difference. Content marketing focuses on customer acquisition, reaching out to prospects and helping to convert them into buyers. At its heart, content marketing is all about the sales pipeline. Now, let's look at thought leadership. Thought leadership is a very effective customer acquisition tool, but it can do something else too. Thought leadership can influence people, how they think, how they act, what they care about, what they talk about. And a thought leadership campaign can be used to influence people in times and situations when a sales conversation would be awkward or even inappropriate. Thought leadership can reach over the horizon beyond this month's sales pipeline and engage people on a topic in a much higher level. And that's something that content marketing simply can't do. This distinction becomes important to thought leadership practitioners. When you're designing a thought leadership strategy or creating a thought leadership campaign, it's important to know what function you're trying to perform. Are you trying to fill your sales pipeline through thought leadership, or are you trying to influence how people think and the things they talk about? When you know the answer to that question, it becomes much easier to design an effective campaign. If you create, curate, or deploy thought leadership for your organization, join me and the conversation on LinkedIn at the Organizational Thought Leadership Group.